Hey y'all, I'm driving up to my property up in Visalia, California, and I'm going to be working on it this weekend, but just wanted to, drop in a note, tell you where I'm at. So right now we just got the stucco approved on the permit, the lath anyway. So with the stucco A-OK to go, I've done the PEX for the water on the inside. I've done most of the electrical on the inside. And at this point, what I need to do is get the subflooring finished. Once the subflooring's all finished, then I'm going to bring in an inspector to take a look at the electrical and the plumbing. Now everything, electrical and plumbing, is above the floor, so nothing has to be seen below the floor. But I'm getting pretty excited. I'm getting a loan, or I'm trying to get a loan right now to finish the job. I just got off the phone with the lender. He says we are good to go. I got up to 45 grand if I need it. And I have, let's see, he says I should be able to close by Friday the 13th. Get some money. So today, we're going to tie in the PEX here. Now, we can't have PEX go into the sunlight. We did that for temporary reasons. What we have to do is have a connection in here. They'll go from the PEX, right here, to a valve, and the valve will go outside. Same thing with the cold water. We can't have the PEX in the sunlight because it'll eat up the plastic. So here on the outside, all of this that you see here is going to be gone. Now we did this just so we could test the pipes and make sure there wasn't any water leaks. I've gone ahead and reattached the gas line right here. So we came hard pipe out for the gas. This is a 3/4 inch valve, and I believe that's a 15/16 inch connector, small connector that goes into the water heater. And here's the water heater from afar. This is a Takagi water heater. I got it for about 780 bucks. If I remember right, about 780 bucks. Now with the tankless water heaters or any gas appliance, you have to have the exhaust 4 feet away from the window. This one happens to be 4 foot 10 inches, so we're good there. I've got a big enough piping out right here for the gas meter to go into the wall. It's going to be 1 inch to there. It actually comes 1 inch all the way to the wall, and then it reduces down to 3/4 inch on the outside. So I got the water pipe. I also have to have a temperature pressure relief valve here, so in case it gets too hot for some reason, it will be able to exhaust. And this thing's going to be exposed to the sun all the time, so that little digital display, if that is a digital display, will be ruined, but that's okay. I'm selling the house. Came out here and we installed the 240 for the condenser for the air conditioner, and we were looking at putting in a cement pad here. We found that it's cheaper just to put in a plastic pad. So we're gonna level out this ground, which is mostly level already, and then we're gonna put the condenser unit right on top of there whenever we're ready. We cut out the old water lines there was nothing there anymore, so we just cut out those lines, and then we're gonna put in a fence, kind of like a security fence. We're going to extend it from here all the way over and maybe stop right here before the window. Not exactly sure if we're going to do that or if we're going to enclose the gas meter, because we've thought about extending it all the way to the end, but that's just additional cost. Here's what it looks like on the back side so far. I'd say that looks pretty good. We're going to be done with the tankless water heater today. They told me that I couldn't insulate the walls and the ceiling until we had the tankless in and the HVAC system in. Well, the HVAC system, the people who are selling that to me, they're closed on the weekend, so I can't get that today. I'm going to have to get it during the week. But right now, what I'm doing inside the home is I'm taking all these electric lines. See, there has to be a staple every 42 inches, and as you can see, that run right there is longer than 42 inches. So as soon as the inspector would walk in, they'd be like, boom, that fails. That's the way it looked right here earlier. It was just sagging right here. So I've been up and I've stapled all this. I'm starting in the kitchen first. And then stapling every 42 inches. But I put zip ties up there, and I'm taking a, there's actually a tie down right there that gets screwed down into the wood, which should make it okay for me the way that I'm doing it. I got my carbon monoxide alarm there. I got the breaker, the junction box there. I've got the boards up above. I've slid them up there because when we do the HVAC system, you have to have a catwalk. It has to be 18 inches wide. So I've taken this plywood board right here. It's probably about 5-6 feet long, and that's where the air conditioner is going to rest. It's right up there in the attic. I've already got the vent extended. It's 17 inches tall by 29 inches deep, so that should be plenty fine for it to sit up there. This is going to be the air register return, the return air, and this is going to be the attic opening right next to it. Heater air conditioner unit. It's only $2,500, you know, whatever. For the furnace, the condenser unit, we got some other stuff that came with it. Here's the AC coil. Here's the plenum. They're going to piece together. There's the cap to it. It's going to be awesome. And then hopefully it'll fit right there. Incision here. We took out this, there was a wall right here, and we took that portion out, and instead of putting the heater air conditioner up in the attic right here, we're actually going to build out a closet. I know it's not in the plans, but hopefully the inspector won't have any problems with that. Alright, see over there, right there, that's where I'm building a platform. I was going to put the AC up in the attic, however the spacing was just bad for it, so I'm putting it right there in that little box area. But I'm building a platform to put the heater air conditioner unit on top of it, and it will just be a closet unit, and then we'll put some storage space to the side of it on this side. And I'll show you guys that later as I move along. All right, that's the box I built for the base of the furnace and air conditioner. So it's going to be in a closet. We'll open the closet, and they'll be sitting right there, all nice and pretty. So, and on this side, we're going to have a little shelf, little cabinet and shelf thing. But that's where the AC is going to sit, right there. It's going to get all its air from down in there, and there you go. I'm going to give me some drywall to put up along there. I'm going to get a 3/4 inch board to put across the bottom, and then I'll cut out the section for the unit. So here we go. I've got this box that I built for the heater air conditioner. This is the circulating air opening down here. And there you go. So that's what it looks down below. I've cut out the hole for where the heater is going to sit. Now the unit came with these little brackets. These brackets will be screwed down all around the edge. And when I bring in the heater, it'll actually come in and slide and kind of sit in place, which is awesome. And then I can seal it up. It makes it real easy to seal it up. So as you can see, I'm making some progress there. My buddy just left. So I'm here working alone now, which is never fun working alone. But I hired an HVAC guy, Larry the HVAC guy actually, Larry the HVAC guy. And he came over to the house and gave me a bunch of pointers on how to install the air conditioner or heater system. And I've worked with him for years, over a decade I've worked with heater systems, but I've never installed one. So this is a whole new thing for me. But he gave me a bunch of tips, a bunch of tricks, basically told me what I need to buy and where I need to buy it. So it's sometimes, I think I'm starting to get that fatigue, builder fatigue, where when you're building something alone or pretty close to alone, I have a buddy that helps me, but when you're pretty much doing everything, you get to the point where you're just kind of tired of doing it. And it's like you want to quit and just hire somebody to finish it all up for you. But in the end, here's the thing. I bought my heater air conditioner unit for, I think I spent $2,500. I'm going to spend probably another $1,000 between charging the system and the ductwork. So about $3,500 for a brand new air conditioner system, and that's everything brand new, ductwork and everything. And I had a guy that had given me an estimate of $9,500 just to do the ductwork and the charging. The only thing I would pay for is the units that I've already bought, the $2,500, and they'd charge $9,500 to everything. And I'm like, you are insane. So I turned them down. I had 3 other people that came out. One said $7,200 for everything, including him buying the unit. I had one guy that said $5,500 to install the ductwork and everything, and one guy that said $5,000 to install everything. So when you figure that I've already paid for the unit $2,500 and it's going to cost me $1,000 to do the rest of this stuff, to have somebody charge the system, because I'm not licensed, I can't get the stuff to charge it, and that means these guys are trying to charge $4,000 for labor, and that is insane. Really, it would only take them like, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 hours at the most to install everything, and they want to charge $4,000 for that. That's when you kind of have to look at it and say, is it worth $400 an hour to pay somebody else to do it, or do it myself? And I say it's worth it to do it myself and learn how to do it. This will be my first time doing it, and it will just help me in the future when it comes time to installing one of these again some other time.
All right, so I got all the electricity in, and I do the inspection now that I've got that panel in place, and I don't pass the inspection. I'm like, what is going on?